Getting to know more about this is boring a little bit. Bloods and the Crips, the Davon speaking about picking niggas' holes and attacking those who get the money, the pennies harder way and the money harder way. So it's a spawn. Yes, we do. Most of us we may realize that we lack a lot of money. So I'm gonna talk about how we may help our problems of money issues. When we are 2 million in the country, right? When there are 2 million in the country and or 3 million in the country, let me say 2 million in the country, right? In the country, right? So yes, it's 2 million. And like most of people like money. Do you know that this village Palapi can protect the whole fucked up the whole fucked up country. But we are 3,000 people, right? 3,000 people. But due to this, as we look at this, it's easy for us to change who we are because we specialize on buying what products. That's what makes us to like more things, most of the things, products, and so many more. So into this, I'm just trying to make people to understand that if we can have our if we can have our own saving, it can be a great it can be a great purpose. But not my ass. Allow my ass is not gonna be attacked. Okay. Uh, how if we avoid those expenses of what? Expenses of bankings and shopping and all the stuff, and we create our own system. Our own system, how are we gonna create it? Just holding just trying to make holding a different list of people who may donate some funds, right? If if we are if 50,000 people donate, but based on workers, right? Because most people are not working out there, right? 50,000, when 50,000 people donate money, right? Donate how much? Let's say only 50,000 people. And when you say 50,000 people, when each person, based on based on those who are working, like let's say each person collect brought 10,000, right? When I can walk around there, car parkings, there are different people who are busy on that, right? 10,000 times 50,000, 10,000 pula times 10,000 pula times 50,000, because there are those that are not working, right? So we're gonna know how many figures is this, okay? We're gonna be like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is how much? Is 50 million. So when 50 million pula is being donated to create our own system of we using the money well, like if it's a system of what, 50 million, when we invest that, now it's 500 million, is 500 million, okay? 500 million is close to a billion. We can, if you can create those who are popular in communities, like in private, those who are popular in knowing how to attract a hall of fame, like different people, okay? Different people, like what? Like those who are well known to bring the public, those people who knows how to attract so many people. So when 10,000 is donated into 50,000, into 50,000 people, because so other people are not working out there, so it's a difficult point as we talk about it. This 500,000 can be invested somewhere. Can be invested in what? Maybe a farm. Maybe can create our own vegetables and some other stuff. We may donate in our way of trying to change our living, of trying to change our living. So it's much better for us to know that when 500 million, we know that this 500 million, when it's been made, that can make up to 30,000, that can make up to 30 million that can make up to 30 million a month if you invested in some different forms, stakes and all the stuff to change, or some stakeholders, or different kinds of forms to make sure that those who are not working can be able to gain a little bit. So when it's 30 million, when we gain 30 million interest as a profit or small amount, it may help. It may help how much? How many people? It may help maybe 100, maybe 1,000 people or 3,000 people, based on the money that's donated to help those who are in need. That is a better position for us to know that money can be used wisely, greatly. Okay, maybe that can be made by the president. If you put that information to a president, can change different kinds of people's lives. 500 million can be invested in what? Into farming, into what? Into different ways. Farming, livestock, or everything. It can feed different people in different ways. So this 500 million, when you collect the needy people, to know how many people will like food and all the stuff, you may find out that it can help so many people who are not working, who are just down, not working, but there are those that are qualified with different certificate qualifications and all that. So that may help bigger and bigger and bigger. If we can write it down and bring that to a president, it can bring a change in different ways. Okay, can help in different ways. 10,000, like 50,000 people. Listen, do you know that 500 million can help the country to eat the whole fucking? But for those who are not working, how many people are working in Botswana? Maybe 8%, or maybe 30%. I'm not sure. I'm talking about those who are down. There may be a way of just trying to be registered in the schedule, that when you are in need, we can give you this funds for you to survive as a person. Not a way of trying to go around playing with other people's names and all that. Because there are those that get money from people because fans, when you love the fans, and now boom, when you get people, that those that when they get people's money, they use it to control people, to use people more crazy and stuff. So it's easy for him People can make their own way of making things to be operating financially good. Okay? It can be that for those that are accountants, that are different people. Look, I can come up with an idea, but there are those that they may know how to modify it to make it specifically justified. Not collecting people's money as your offense to play more over. So I get it. So I get it. So it can be made that way. And talking about engineers, talking about nurses, talking about they may bring a big community to talk about stuff. It may be made in the radios to know where the location is, to know where they may make, where to know where they may held, where they may held their own private way, and knowing different identity cards, like what, like different faces that can be seen in this whole earth. Talking about beneficiaries, people who are not working, to avoid what? To avoid prostitution, to avoid such things that are not well enough to people, right? 10,000 puller into different engineers, into different nurses, when they bring a community to talk to each other, they may bring a big change. It may be named maybe in the TV, or they may make their own way to know how many people gonna donate the money, to know how they're gonna donate the funds to change those who are down, those who are not being able to work. And the population can be controlled how? Can be controlled by knowing how many deaths, right? Because when every person, we must look over how many deaths, how many people are retiring. We must look up to those schedules to know not just the birth. I'm talking about my own knowledge of changing the 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 the, 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 the own setup, the economy, right? I'm talking about the economy may change if people know how many deaths are there in the schedule, to avoid birth control, to know how many deaths happened maybe due to infection of different people who are being killed. The reason why some diseases are made, or some diseases attack people, is because we don't know how much it costs paying to this global. So it's more affecting deeply inside. But yes, I know some creeps are more over to just trying to talk fun about who are in need and the facts going on and all that. It's an easy thing that can be made. You can talk to the president to talk about how people can change their own way of living, because so many people are not working. It's a stressing point. To avoid what? To avoid those who are selling virginity and different stuff that's disgusting. If I was a president, I could have been knowing those things. Different programs I could be doing to change the world, to change my country. So it's a shit that niggas are not knowing the fuck is going on. Like only few people can change the planet. Okay? Do you know how many people know about A Star Maize Mill company? Who's the owner of the company? But some other countries got their own brand maize mill maize mill so got their own companies that are sometimes that are donating food for free, and some other countries are what are free into some other things. So those are the things that should be looked up to and that we should think about. uh Different stages of knowing how many need, how many are down, how many deaths, how many to control the world, to the world to go where. That's what I'm talking about. It's a stressing point that you don't know to know how many cars should be moving in the road, because in the globe it's facts. Hmm? There's a percentage of air in different things that no, I just not putting that into my brain, but I just know that some things matters for people to understand. But yes, I know. Come on, fuck you. How fuck you? Do you know how some other things are not necessarily is that is that when you got $1 billion, when you got $1 billion, when you got $1 billion, right? $1 billion as a celebrity, $1 billion celebrity. But yes, the illumination doesn't allow, like the light does, I don't know. The Illumina doesn't allow some things because you will be controlled by the devil. I don't know. But I'm just talking about Jesus' money. It's difficult to find Jesus' money in a proper way, okay? I just know, I'm not sure. So when you got $1 billion, when you get a profit of how much is Jay-Z, okay? When you get a profit of, I'm not talking about people should be buying cars to corrupt the globe, right? So $1 billion, when you get a profit of how much of 80 million a month, do you know that 2 million can help so many more? 2 million, when you divide that 2 million into 10,000, how many, when you give each person 10,000, how many people are there? Like maybe, I'm not sure. It's wrong. Like, let me so let me see. Like maybe found out that you helped me 200 people a month. But it's more crazy because yeah, some money are just being printed. Some money come from the devil for free, for free. But the thing is about, yes, the thing is about as a fan, the things are not controlled well. The things are not controlled well, so it's fucked up. It's fucked up. So I know those none of those things work well. Okay, the world is full of fakeism, corruption. You know, the world is toxic, is shit. It's fake, it's shit. So there will be a way, because let me talk about, okay, fine. Fans will be thinking that that is their own way, but fans will be thinking that they will be the ones that are giving away to make some other people rich. But it's not true. It's not true. Because there are those that are printing money, there are those that are fucking up the world. Mm. If the person can, like, if the person can engineer to make a car, how is it not possible for a person to change the digits into his own spiritual ways? Like, just when I just wake up, like, praising, be like, oh, when I wake up, I just wanna have 30 minutes because I worship the devil. How is it not possible? It is. It is possible. So, mm, it's fucked up. I have talked about it. When 50,000, like when 50,000 people in Botswana, when each person give 10,000, how much money is that? 10,000. When I'm talking about engineers making our own companies, because some other companies come from other countries. When you talk about the countries money, talk about the money that come from what? Because the president is nothing. Why am I saying the president is nothing? Because not owning the whole fact up is not the fucked up is not owning the fucked up country. Talking about, yes, no, the president got power. I'm lying, but he can be a president. Do you know that those people who are gold smugglers? When the word called gold smuggling, you get the gold down. You are stealing the gold down. You sell it in your stealing ways. But yes, the country maybe, like, the president may be the one who thinks yes, yes, yes. But there's corruption, but it's not allowed. The president have power to do more and more. Okay? There are gold smugglers, there are diamond smugglers, there are different people who are just mind sick, who are intelligent to know the fuck's going on. Come on, if you find this video, you have to download it and use it in your brain to talk to a president or to talk to anybody who can open people's brains, who is of high level, because lower level can change high level, can change majority of people. When I'm talking, only 13 people are just delaying what I say. But when you found out as a president, when you talk, if I was a president, when I talk about these things, money, intelligence, there could be a lot of people who getting rid of what I'm talking about. And to change the world, we should make our own companies and we should support our own local things. We should respect ourselves. Don't respect the person that come from away from Botswana to come here to come and talk shit. Am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm speaking fact because I know what the fuck. Like, I'm just talking about in Botswana. Do you know that in Botswana they can raise up 500 million? Do you know how much? Do you know that can raise up to 100, like 500 million in a 5 minutes? The whole fucking Botswana, if they may know the fuck's going on, they can die. They have a lot. They have a lot of money. How many workers are there in Botswana? A lot of workers. So I'm just trying to say that if they do that system, and each and every person will be have a stake and it will rise. So I just want them to do that system so that they may retire, so that the younger ones may work. If they make that system, I'll be like, oh, I have been saved. I saved. I'm a teacher. I saved 800,000. I'm gonna donate 80,000. Do you know that there are those that got their own savings? A person be saved a lot of money long time back without realizing the digits, but because he's up to so many stuff. You're like, oh man, I'm worth 1.6 million as a lawyer. There are different people who are educated just in Botswana based on the movements and everything. They're like, oh man, maybe 82 people came Palapa to come and fetch kids or something, or they come to visit, but the system can change rapidly. Good. So, well, New Year's we are approaching my cars. Do you know how much, do you know the car approaches, how much they worth? You don't know. 1 billion is not, 1 million is too less. 1 billion is too less. Over 3 billion car approaching, so it's just a lot and a lot of money out there. But they will not sure how to do more and more over. So it can be changed. Great for those who have been waiting for so long to retire, to get to sit down, and new ones to do more and more. So yes,